Many of you know who've been following the channel that I did a sale last month where I sold Thrive, my day game course, and I gave away a free coaching call with it. What that led to me speaking to a whole bunch of guys over the past couple of weeks that I had never connected with, some of which fans for the last 6 months, some of which fans for the last 5 years of my work and followers of my work. And interestingly, there were like 4 separate guys who, unsolicited, they just randomly told me that one of the things that they loved about my content is my positive attitude. They said, I love just your attitude on things. You always seem pretty hyped up and you're hyping people up, and I love your attitude. And I thought that was very interesting because it's something that I work on relentlessly, actually. It's something that, at the end of the day, people believe that when they're cynical, that they're intelligent, right? They think that, well, how could you be enthused about the state of the world? Look at the economy and Biden and the war over and whatever. And they think that they're realists. I think they're intelligent. But actually, I would venture to say that because we can logically understand that a positive mindset, anybody would choose to have a positive mindset over a negative one. Absolutely anybody on this planet. They know that would make them happier. They know that that's probably going to make them more enjoyable to others. So a positive mindset, a positive attitude is far superior to a negative one. And so ultimately, I view pessimistic people, or realists as they often call themselves, as really lesser intelligence. I believe that they have less control over their mind because they aren't able to actually access a state in which they know that their life would be superior and the lives of the people around them would be superior. So I don't buy into that bullshit. I work very hard to be an optimist and to have a good attitude, and I believe that you should too. Now, I want to say this. We're going to cover, for just a moment here, number 1, why you have to have a positive attitude. That'll be the quick part. And then number 2 is going to be how to have a positive attitude. If right now you're a negative guy, I'm going to tell you how you can shift that, how I shift it, and how you can too. So number 1, the reason why you have to have a positive attitude is because a positive attitude is actually going to instill action. It's going to inspire action within you. It's going to make you want to go do things. The guy who deep down just feels like the gym is a waste of time, he's not going to go to the gym as much as the guy who goes in there and positively affirms to himself, yes, I feel the muscles fucking tearing. I feel that I am creating the busted up muscle fibers and ripping them apart. I can tell that I'm breaking this down. I am growing. And then they're eating their food and they're telling themselves that they are growing. They are now fueling the regrowth of those muscles. And they believe that every single workout is helping them to move further up the ladder of life. The guy who does not believe that the whole pickup thing isn't going to work I just don't think the pickup thing worked. First of all, you believe that in this infinite universe, in you, this God or nature, whether you believe that you're a product of God, Allah, or millions of years of evolution, regardless of what you believe you're a product of, you are the most sophisticated piece of machinery on the planet. And you believe that you're so out of control of your universe that you don't believe that you can approach a woman and have just a somewhat engaging enough interaction to where she's going to want to text you back and possibly get to know you. If you're so limited, if you live such a limited life, then like literally you're fucking doomed, bro. That's when I see people that talk shit about like, oh, the pickup shit doesn't work, it's a scam, he's a scam, whatever. I legitimately, I swear to God, and I feel like people say this, and a lot of times they're bullshitting. I swear to God, it doesn't upset me because I genuinely just feel sympathy. And the reason it doesn't upset me is because I have tons of paying clients and tons of people who have actually gotten results doing what I do, and I get results doing what I do. So I fulfilled then sexually as well as financially. And so it genuinely doesn't upset me. I just look at that person and I go like, bro, I can't imagine living such a limited life. Like, what the fuck? That's insane to me. and you think you're too ugly for a game or whatever, go get facial surgeries. Legitimately. Like, genuinely, dude, if I thought I was way too ugly to get bitches and I still had the sex drive that I have, then I would go get facial surgeries. I've gotten surgery before. Some of you know this, some of you don't. I mean, I made a video about it back in the day. It's been like so many years now, but I used to have man boobs. And when you have really bad gynecomastia, I would lose weight, I would get in like great shape, and it would be even worse because that doesn't go away. So it would just be like cones poking out of my fucking tits. So like, go get surgeries, legitimately. Wait, what was I talking about? Oh yeah. So you're more likely to take action, right? When you have a good attitude. Number 2, the law of attraction states that everything that comes to you in this universe is coming to you in response to the vibration that you're offering to the world. And the vibration that you're offering to the world is created by the thoughts that you think. Have you ever been harboring negative energy or negative thoughts or something that you haven't been saying to somebody, and then you hang out with them and you guys can just feel the energies off? Well, why can you feel the energies off? Because the thoughts that you're thinking created a negative vibe. You ever have a girl where you can tell she's about to cut things off or something, and she comes over and like, same smile as always, everything's kind of the same, but like, something feels off here, right? It's because of the thoughts she's thinking. So the thoughts that you're thinking, they create your vibration, and everything's coming to you in response to that vibration that you're offering. So when you are thinking positive thoughts, then what actually will happen for you is positive things will come your way. Truly. That's genuinely the way that it works. This is why when something bad happens to you, it seems like 8 other bad things happen to you. It's because you threw yourself into such a negative spiral that then you just attracted more negative shit because that was the vibration you put out into the world. That's just the way that it works. So now we're going to talk about how to have a more positive attitude. Number 1, I want you all to do an exercise. So if you're a negative person and you have negative self-talk and negative beliefs and negative attitude, well, there's a good chance that you also kind of go through life with a lot of negative thoughts about people and things around you. So an exercise that I used to do is I would actually go sit somewhere. So it could be that you're grabbing a drink, it could be that you're grabbing food, or just sitting on a park bench somewhere. And genuinely set a timer for 5 minutes. And for 5 minutes, every person that you see, say something nice about them. Just say something nice about them. Not to them. You don't got to go talk to them. For 5 minutes, sit down, and every single person that you see in a busy area, say something nice about them. Talk about the guy's shirt. Or, you know what, I can't think of anything about that guy, but I bet he would, I bet he loved his dad. I bet he was a good son. I bet that guy's, got his own problems in his life, but I bet he's trying his hardest to get through them. Wow, that girl, she's a little overweight, but she's got really pretty hair. It looks like she really takes care of her hair to compensate maybe for her fairly large figure. Say really nice things for 5 minutes about people around you, and you will notice your entire state will shift massively. Okay, that's number 1. Number 2, I grew up as an emo kid. I grew up going to Warped Tour. I went to so many. I have the craziest ticket box you've ever seen. If you're ever into emo music, I've got the craziest box of tickets you've ever seen in your life. And what I found as I was getting into self-development is I was like, bro, I'm trying to amp myself up to go out into the field and to go to the gym, and I'm listening to Mayday Parade. And I'm listening to like sad songs by The Starting Line, and I'm listening to just, the saddest shit you've ever heard in your life, old, brand new, and shit like that. It's like, this shit doesn't pump me up. So you've got to listen to music. Music is wildly influential in your life. You have no idea how influential it is. Bro, if I put on just the beat of an uplifting song right now, you would feel more uplifted. But if I put on some really sad shit, dude, you might start thinking about your ex, and you might start getting into a downward spiral. Truly. So you need to be listening to even just dumb shit. Truly. G-Eazy, Drake, The Game, whatever you want to listen to that just amps you up. Literally type in hype rap, a bunch of X-Tentacion songs, 6ix9ine, bro. Listen to shit that just amps you up, all right? Binge listen to 3 pieces of content. Number 1, any and all Aaron Alexander content. Number 2, Tate. You've got to listen to a lot of Tate. And number 3, Abraham Hicks. You got to listen to a lot of Abraham Hicks. So what you don't realize is that whether you don't get to sign a document. You don't get to sign a consent form. You are being programmed. Right now, I am programming you as we speak. When you go driving, you're going to see a McDonald's billboard. You're going to see a billboard for Sonic. You're going to see a billboard for Macy's. That you are being programmed whether you like it or not. So if you are unconsciously allowing yourself to be programmed, then you don't really get a say in what you're going to think. You have to consciously be programming yourself to be who you want to be. So if you genuinely are an overly negative person and you're able to face that and say like, yeah, dude, I want to be better. I want to be a better version of myself. Then you have to deliberately start programming yourself to be a more positive version of yourself. So those are some steps that you can be taking. Sign up for my mentorship program. If you want to work with me one-on-one, I will help you to have this positive attitude as well as get, maybe 20 new bitches sucking you off this summer, probably help you lose 10 pounds. I help a lot of my clients with a lot of things. I have a guy right now in my mentorship. I've had people in the past where they hit me up and they literally just want business coaching. They're like, dude, help me with this business I'm working on. I'm like, okay, cool. So primarily game, right? Like primarily let's focus on game, but also, dude, like I'll help you guys with anything you want. Just fill out a coaching application down below. Dude, I'll help you to quit jerking off. I'll put a spell on you that'll make you never. I've hexed people before and made them never jerk off again. I had a guy hit me up recently. He said, dude, like ever since we did that mentorship 5 years ago, I haven't jerked off since. And I said, whoa, like you've been getting laid a lot? He's like, no, I just, I've just been real pent up. So I'll help you guys with anything. Yeah, click the link down below, apply for my mentorship, and we'll talk soon. Have a positive attitude. Peace.